This fucking.
Hey. Good morning. It's it's November 19th. Crazy. Never thought we'd get 2023. I've said this a lot of times, but I'm still waiting for the Y2K bug. Some of you people are like, Y2K bug? What's that? Is that like another coronavirus or something? Guys, I'm 51 years old, and I'm embarrassed for myself. I woke up this morning, like I always do, with a bunch of like vigor in my heart. I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm just gonna have a lot of fun. Go downstairs. I'm like, you know what? I gotta empty the dishwasher. I cleaned the dishes last night. At least I put them in the washer and I started it. I started taking them out. Like, oh, that's right. I also cleaned all the coffee pot parts. Now, if you remember, the coffee pot situation I had, some of you are aware of this. A while back, I didn't put the lid on the pot part of it when I stuck it in the machine to do the roasting. Not the roasting. Yeah, the roasting. That's the right word. Is that the right word? The brewing. And there's this really important part on that top. That top pushes some little spring up right below the filter assembly that allows the coffee to drip down into the pot that's been filtered. Well, without that top part, that spring is just pushing out, which blocks coffee from coming down. I guess the concept is probably, let's not have coffee leak down onto the, pot platform when the pot's not in there. It's a great design. If you use it, and I didn't use it. So when I got out of the shower a couple days ago, there was just coffee half in the pot. And I was like, wait a minute, there should be a full pot of coffee. But the rest of the coffee had been brewed, but it had gone into the filter, overflowed over the top of the filter, and all over the counter behind the stove range. But I vowed to never do that again. I'm like, that I learned through this mistake how important that particular cover is. So it was on today. It was perfect. It's emptying out the dishwasher. Looked over the pots. I'm paranoid now. I'm like, okay, it's going into the pot. This is good. Go back to the dishwasher. I'm almost done, man. I'm doing good. And I see this part. I see this part for the coffee machine still in the dishwasher. I'm going to show you the photo. I'm embarrassed for myself. I really am. So I'm going to just show you the coffee. Like, this is my coffee machine. Here, I'll just show you a video here. So there's the coffee going into the coffee, no problem, right? Come back. What is this mesh filter thing that's supposed to be with the filter that I put into the filter assembly, but not without the mesh? I panicked. Do I unplug it? Like, what? Do I have to start over again? No, it was okay. Coffee came out fine. I was expecting a lot of like ground up coffee in here, but I'm good. I appreciate you guys caring though. Like, you guys are the true A team for me, and I appreciate it. I just one of these days, I mean, I appreciate my wife more than you can imagine. Glaceon. Oh yeah, you missed Glaceon. I think we had a fun stream last night from the new studio upstairs. And then I thought, hey, why don't I bring that background down here for a bit? Actually, I see that. Hang on. I should adjust this. Guys, let me adjust the background. I am a perfectionist sometimes. Yeah, the little black spot down at the bottom, that wasn't setting well with me. That reminds me of that coffee filter incident. Just unacceptable as an adult. Well, you know, I didn't mean to stream so late last night, to be fair. I just, I knew Shimewaza was waiting, and he's so good at just like saying, hey man, what do you want to do? Like, feel like a stream? I'm like, I'm out. I was out eating last night with Colton, and Colton's the CTO of the company, and we've been planning to meet each other for like days, but I would forget, he would forget, and you know, he got, you know, a headache one night. It was a lot of work to get together, but yeah, so I was out eating, and Shima was like, hey, you want to do a follow up on that chapter? I was like, give me about an hour, but it was like an hour and a half later, and I was like, okay. It's like, look, he wanted to test his mic. And I was like, oh, look, why don't we just connect and then we'll test. But the thing was, that took like, I think an hour and a half for me to get set up because I wasn't ready. Like that room I had never broadcast from. So, but I've ordered some more equipment to tear it up even more later. So, and I'm going to, you know, what sucks too is like, I learned a lot rebuilding that studio upstairs. I'm gonna manipulate this studio in the same way. So right now here, I'm gonna take a little bit of a picture. I'm just gonna show you. Let me show you what this looks like up here, so you get the current situation. All right, we're gonna. This is something like if I was gonna teach broadcasting 101, what I'm getting ready to tell you that I figured out yesterday, I would tell everybody like is a great situation. Okay, so this is the current thing that I'm looking at. Okay, so here we have my main monitor in the very middle, and then that vertical monitor over here I keep like a bunch of things on, and then the monitor, like I just have these monitors, right? Now you can see where the camera is and where the light is. So this light is like right here. So when I step away, you know, it reflects into the screen. But what I learned, the number one thing I could do to get better camera positioning is upstairs I have this TV stand that used to hold like this big 75-inch TV at my other house. And I was using that, you know, for personal reasons. But it's been sitting in my bedroom with like a 55-inch TV on it. That old TV that was in the old, you know, back in the Kanji from Zero era where I was making those videos. It's sitting, but I took it off there and I put it on this new thing that I built. So I was like, oh, maybe I should put like this older LG monitor, this big LG monitor I have that can take like 5 HDMI inputs. So it's a really cool monitor. I was like, I'll just use that, you know. And then I put it on that stand, and it's like 2 feet away from my desk. This little desk that I bought, like maybe about half the size of this huge desk. And it's awesome. Having the monitor offset from the desk means the camera can be right there in front of the monitor almost, right? Like next to the monitor, and the monitor never gets in the shot. Like if I raise this table too high, like right now, this table's not even as high as I want it to be because this bottom monitor, watch. It gets in the shot. And, you know, that's not nice. But now I don't worry about that And the added bonus, which is so cool, I don't need my glasses up there because my eyes are not good when I'm looking close. But from about where the camera is sitting, everything is in focus, which is where the monitor is now. So I bought another monitor stand. I hope it's just not too big. I'm gonna set a second monitor on the right side of me so I can like look like this to the either side of the camera. And my setup's amazing, and my desk has nothing on it. So that's what I'm planning on doing down here as well. I think that'll be super fantastic. George, has the angle to save his eyes. I don't know what that means. I apologize. What angle? What angle do I have? I swear to God, if I would just look at the chat at the moment you posted, I'd probably understand it. Oh, I see. How does the light in your face not bother you? I see. Well, it's not bad. It's not that bright. It's not. And also, oh, one of these lights isn't even on. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. Oops. Well, I got to restart the entire stream, guys. Nani? All right, listen. Today, guys. Oh shoot. Hang on 1 second. Having an issue with one of my buttons here. Oh no. That's weird. My button that shows information about the stream is not working for some reason. Let me try this again. Give me a second. Give me a second. We've had an incident here. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening. That is, we are streaming on the Polyglot George channel, right? Okay, and then I choose this. Okay. Huh. Guess I'll have to figure it out. I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, I did DJ and everything. Yeah. You didn't even notice it was a different place? That's kind of sad because the setup's completely different from here. Like there, it's like a full body shot. It's completely different. And it's literally in that room. My bed is on the other side of a shelf. Like I sleep in that room, but it's this huge room in this house. Like I always had like the smallest room in the house, but in this new house, it's the rooms are really nice. They're really nice and big. You're looking forward to the gaming streams. Yeah, we are talking about that. But anyway, listen. Yeah, okay, Glacion's getting to the point. What do we got on tap? What we have on tap today is, thank you for keeping me on target here. We're not going to read a story today because we're still 2 more videos away from having the Shimewaza analyze there's two more analyses that he needs to do. When those are done, we'll go and read another story because I want to catch up on those. So we're going to go back to news today. So today we're going to be doing Japanese news, Japanese Quora, like we did previously. Does that sound good? Does that sound good, everybody? Excuse me. All right. Let me close down a few things here. Close down a few things here. Cancel that out. Windows is so stupid. So I can't close that. Okay. Let's move this over here. Almost ready, guys. Just gotta close down a bunch of things that we don't need open. Okay. Kill this as well. All right, here we go, guys. We are going to head off to... It's been a while since we did it. Let's see if I've learned anything. Oops, what am I doing? We're going to go to Yahoo Japan News. Okay. Oh, man. I shouldn't have clicked this one, but here we did. Gaza, Nambu. Doko e nigereba? Israel gun. Kougeki kakudai o. I do not know that word. Okay. Gaza, southern region. Where should we run to? Israel army. Attack. Expansion. Oh, this is obviously indicate, but I don't know. So we have the 1010 reader installed. And if I... Ooh, why is that not working? Oh, I think I changed it to Alt. There we go. Shisa. Suggest. Hint. Shisa. That's an interesting word. Never have I heard that one before. Okay, well that was very easy, but here we've got kogeki, attack, kakudai, expand, expansion, dokoe, nigeru, to run, nigeru. Oh, I think I nailed the pitch accent on that one. Nambu. No, nambu. I did a, what is that? Omidaka, when it needed to be an atamadaka. I apologize. Nambu. All right, let's move on to economics, economy. What do we got here? 中古品店、金、持ち込み、急増。1グラム、1万円台。高値、高値、高値？高値、I don't know if this is like supposed to be one word. 更新続く. That's got to be what that is. That's my guess. So, 中古品店, used product shops. People bringing in gold has increased. 1 gram, 10,000 yen. Takane, I'm going to say takane. It could be takane. Is it takane or is it the opposite of anka from that book? Is it koka? It could be koka. And I think it's koshin, but that's like sara. I don't know. But I'm thinking high price, koshin meaning has been refreshed. Suzuku continues. That's what we're going to learn today. But here we go. Chukohin is used article. King is gold. Mochikomi is to bring into. Okay. And kyuzo, rapid increase. Oh, I love when dude, we need to have like if I get the first word in the definition, like I always find that's amazing. If I get the first definition, like that's a God definition for me. 1 gram, 1万台. So, okay, final answer on this is, see, I feel like the ka in anka was a different kanji, but here we go. I'll go koka. Takane. I should have went with my first thought. High price. And then this is koshin. Yes. Renewal, update, replacement, renovation. Breaking a new record. Suzuku continues. That is interesting. I wonder what's behind that. Are they having the same inflation issues? What is this? King Soba. Wow, is that how you write soba? The gold marketplace got Josho Suru Chu. In the midst of the gold. Wait. Soba. Let's see, I think that's soba. So we got gold. Soba, market price. Josho, increase. Okay. Amongst the rising of the gold market price, 中古品買取店への金製品持ち込みが急増している. Now, let me ask. This is gold, right? Because here it says 金製, which makes me think it's just metallic. No, it's made of gold. Okay. Oh, no. Made of metallic would be 金属製. So made of gold items bringing in 急増している, rapidly increasing. Is that Ogon? I don't even know. Kigon? Not sure. Kikinzoku. What is... Oh, precious metal. Kikinzoku. 貴重の木だね. これは貴重の木。This is the key from 貴重, which means special, rare. 貴金属販売大手の田中貴金属工業 That's the name of the company. 田中貴金属工業によると according to them 金の店舗商売価格税込みは10月30日に1グラムあたり1万653円に上昇し過去最高値を更新 According to Tanaka Precious Metals Industry from Tokyo, the retail price, kin no mise, hang on, I think I read this right. Tengaku, store price. I'm guessing that's tengaku. Shop front, tento, dang it. Oh, that wasn't gaku at all. That wasn't gaku at all. My God, that was head. Tento, shop front. This over the counter. Okay, tento. This is kind of interesting because yesterday I had a joke about over the counter, which was counter goshi. I was joking around with shimewaza over that. Interesting. So tento kori kakaku, retail price, tax included. As of October 30th, 1 gram, around 1 gram was 10,653 yen. It had rised up to that. This is a new record from previous prices. 10年前と比べて約2倍の水準となっている. If you compare it from about 10 years ago, it's about 2 times. 水準 is just level, but it's, yeah, just level. But let's go with not water level, but level. Golden translation. 水準. It is also water level. It is also water level. Okay, well, I lose the point because I said it wasn't water level. 中古ブランド品大手. What is that? Komehe? Not exactly sure. Let's see what that is. Komehe. Don't know what that is. We're going to search that one. How do you even read that? It's komehyo. Komehyo. Looks like it's Koukyu Brando. They sell Koukyu Brando. Remake jewelry collection. All right, so oh my gosh. Too much information. I'm sorry. I wasn't actually shopping there. I'm sorry I ruined all of your analytics. A guy from Las Vegas searched for us by name. Quick, send him ads. He has a wife, probably. All right, Komehyo Holdings によると、中古ブランド大手、中古ブランド品大手、Komehyo Holdings によると、8月末に1万円を突破して以降、使わずに保護していた品物を持ち込むケースが目立っている。目立つという。They say that, according to used brand products major company Komehyo Holdings, since the end of August, when the after gold went above 10,000, items that people were holding on to but not using, the case of them bringing them into the shop is standing out. Meidatsu. All right, interesting. All right. Koshin is a good one, says human being, like updating your home screen. Yeah, well, anything koshin. Yeah. It's like to renew something. All right, let's go to entame, where we can learn about Japanese people mostly. Let's see here. Ooh. Manga. Ao no hako. Terebi anime ka anime. Oh my god, I said anime. What happened right now? Terebi anime ka kette. So the manga Ao no hako, it's been decided that it's going to be turned into a television anime. Oof. I don't know this. Something. O Yorokobi Yaku. I don't know what that is. Well, Chiba, that's a name, obviously. And another name, Yaku, is another name. De Sette. Sette. Is that ga kokai? I'm not even sure. Sette ga kokai? All right. So this is the name of a person. There's 4 names of a person right in a row. That's an unfair news article, but let's see. Let's see if 1010 Reader knows this name. Inu Mata. Let's go to names here. Inu Mata Taiki. I guess that's the name. I don't know. The person who's playing Inu Mata Taiki is Chiba. I'm just going to go with Hanaya. No idea. Come on. Come on. Shoya. Okay. Chiba Shoya. Chiba Shoya. And Bakano Chika. That's my guess. Bakano. Okay, never mind. Kano. I thought maybe they're playing on the word. I don't know. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's go ahead and pop those names just into a Google search. Because that's going to change it up for us. Oops, got Chinese now all of a sudden. We're going to put a little wa here. How do we read this? Come on, give us some information. Inumata Taiki was correct. Inomata, not Inumata. Inomata Taiki. Let's go to see some pictures. Okay, so it's the guy character with the fuzzy hair. All right, and then Chiba, was it Shoji? Oh wow. Chiba Shoya.
Chiba Shoya.
Okay, so let's look who the guy playing that. Is he gonna match the right? Is he gonna have the right vibe? I don't know, man. Yeah, he's got the right vibe. He's cute, man. My 7% gay is kicking in, guys. Guys, it's kicking in. Okay, and then we got. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, Chinatsu. I like Bakano. No, you know what? I'm taking the ka from Baka from Baka. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Let me just hang up my linguistic jacket here. I'm no longer a linguistics. You can't trust me at all. I messed up. All right. So what is her name? I wanted to just see it written to be 100% sure. I don't know if I trust Google. Kano Natsu. Kano Chinatsu. Sorry. Kano Chinatsu. Kano Chinatsu. I liked it if her name was Bakano. That's kind of a cool name. Kano Chinatsu. She's cute. Let's see if who's playing her. Ueda something na. Rena. Okay. Let's see. You're going to pull it off? Do we pull it off? I see how it could work. How old is she? 29? I feel like this is of a much younger character. I don't know, man. You probably would have. I don't know. I don't mean to be like that because I should have done that with the guy as well, but she just doesn't look as young as the character. Yeah. And you know she's going to be all sweet and like, and she's going to be like way too old to do that voice. Do I have that voice on here somewhere? I don't know. All right. Well, the good news is Ao no Hako is going to be adapted into an anime. That's awesome. Let's find out what Sette ga Koukai. I'm going to guess that means setting movie announced. I don't know. 設定が model sheet character sheet 公開 okay that's a new one 設定が a model sheet 公開 made public that's my first choice opening to the public okay not a gold cool good for them all right let's go to sports next oh man let's do some kanji I don't know what is this Tan Japan pick I don't know guys Ihashi oh it's a name Ihashi oops why can't I go up to it why are you making it hard there we go okay we're in names okay Ihashi or Ihata I could go to Ihata as well okay let's say it's Ihata Japan 韓国を逆転サヨナラで What was that? Oh man. Kawari or kaburi? Yaburu. God dang it. I knew it was somewhere with the boo in there. Yaburu. Yaburu ren something tasse. Gyakuten sayonara means say goodbye to the reversal. On Korea. So I guess they were trying to, this is complicated guys. Baseball always messes me up. Ren something tasse, completed continual something. Renpa, successive championships. Tasse, achievement. Encho 10回. Monkyo. Kado no waki. Oh. Kado no waki. Is that a name? Kado no waki ga V uchi. I have no idea what this is. V uchi? V hit? Das. Dozen. V da. Hitting a ball. V da. Is that how we read that? 4戦全勝で完全 V. 4 games, all won. A complete victory, I'm guessing is what the V stands for. Tie break. Tie break. Sesu? Can't be Seisu. Seisu. Control. Man, this I hate this headline. I'm going to take it all into Google and I'm just going to be lazy for a second. Ibata. Japan defeats South Korea with a come from behind walk-off and achieves a consecutive victory. Kadawaki hits the V in the 10th inning of extra innings, winning all 4 games and winning a tie. Wow, Google's smart because I don't know how it got that. So I'm guessing Kado no Waki is an inning? Where did that go?
Kadowaki.
Kadowaki. What is Kadowaki? Why isn't this coming up? This person's name. I'm telling you, it's a name. That's what I'm confused about. It has nothing to do with the inning. Where are you getting the word inning? Encho 10回. Kadowaki ga. I guess they just assumed that inning just works here. Like, it must mean inning. Are they taking a lot of liberties? Let's see what Deep L says. Ibata, Japan defeats South Korea in a come-from-behind victory to win the championship for a second consecutive year. Where do we see that? Where do you see consecutive? Kadowaki's V-bat in the 10th inning wins the tiebreaker. and Ibata Japan wins all 4 games for a perfect V. Let me look at this. Ibata Japan 韓国を逆転さよならで so I guess that means so a 逆転さよならis a come from behind victory. This is all baseball terminology, so it doesn't make sense. 逆転さよなら so I bet if we take 逆転さよなら by itself, we're going to get a different definition here. 逆転さよならとは Okay, what does sayonara mean in baseball? 野球のさよならゲームってどういうこと？さよならにまつわる記録を知りたい。野球の試合におけるさよなら。あなたも一度聞いたことがあるのでは？今回はさよならゲームの Oh my god, how much of an explanation? Just give me the meaning. 野球で使われるさよならゲームとは、決勝点が入り、so determining the match point comes in. その時点で試合終了となるケース。The case where that's the end of the game once they get that point を意味します。So 逆転 reverse championship point. さよなら逆転ホームランって何ですか？ So that reverses the sayonara is my guess. 野球の試合で Can't read that. Uh-oh. It's not working. 高校 taking the field first, batting second. Of course I didn't know that. 高校のチームがホームランを放って逆転し So 逆転 is to reverse. 放って is to hit. 勝敗を消したこと。勝敗 victory, defeat, determine 消した。消した。Gotta have a little tune there. 消した。それ以上ゲームを続行せずに試合終了すること。Oh, is that a thing? So after that, the game does not continue and they end the match? Is that a thing? But if you can have a sayonara, oh, that's just a sayonara home run, okay. But they gyakutend it, so I don't know. Not sure. Yaburi. Yaburi, what was that? Ren, oh, I already forgot what this was. Renpa. Successive championships. 達成。延長10回門脇が V だ。V だ。V だ。Let's hear how Google reads this.
伊畑ジャパン、韓国を逆転サヨナラで破り連覇達成。延長10回門脇が V 打でタイブレーク制す。4戦全勝で完全 V.
Yeah. I just think Google has a little bit more context than I do. All right. Let's go to IT. And then we'll end on IT. And then we'll move. Oh, yeah. I actually know about this news from English News. アルトマン氏が、復職 I don't think I know that word. マイクロソフトを含むオープン AI 株主が要求。Replacement? Reinstatement? No. Oh. Never mind. 株主が要求 Investors demand that they reinstate Altman, Microsoft を含む OpenAI, OpenAI, including Microsoft 株主 stockholders 要求 demand. Wow. I mean, so he got let go by the board and then 2 other people walked off. 対話型人工知能チャット GPT を開発した米 OpenAI に出資している 収容役10日? Why 役しか? I have no idea. I don't know what that is. 収容役しか some sort of investor. I'm not exactly sure. Main investor は同社の、取締役に対しサム・オルトマン氏がとっさ No. Dude, this came up yesterday. Now here it is again. It means suddenly, but I can't remember how to read that. Totsugu. I'm gonna hover this one. Totsujo. Suddenly, yeah. I mean, whatever. 解任した決定を this came up as well too. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my gosh. Let's get the first part done here. So, 対話型人工知能. So, 人工知能 is man-made intelligence, artificial intelligence. 対話型 means conversational style. Interactive. 人工知能 チャット GPT がを開発した、developed 米オープン AI に出資している、出資 is I'm going to say investing, but that would normally be 投資 Yeah, contributing, yeah 収容役 This is it I don't know exactly how to read that. It could be Chin, but I'm not exactly sure. 主要 not 収容主要投資家 Oh, it is 投資家 Oh yeah, I was reading that as Yaku. That's my mistake. That is my mistake. That whole thing is 投資家 I thought that was weird. I never saw the she and the ka like separated from to, but my brain wasn't figuring out Yaku. I don't blame it. The whole system just broke down. I saw Yaku for some reason. 投資から 投資から so they've made it plural. So major
主要投資から
Nice. Major investors は同社の取締役会 I missed that the first time I read that. 取締役会に対し so 取締役 is executive. So I'm guessing this is the executive team. 取締役会 Board of Directors に対しサム・オルトマン氏を突如、suddenly Sam Altman 解任した決定、releasing of hang on I'm gonna sneeze hang on oh my god that was it's one of the best sneezes I've ever had barely any snot got on my hands. It's great. All right. Kainin, I'm guessing relieved of duty. That's my guess. Dismissal, discharge. Kette, decision. Oh, okay. Something して同士の最高経営責任者に復職させるよう圧力をかけている。What is this? I'm going to say gekkai. That's my guess, guys. I have no idea, though. It means like, that's the word for putting pressure. I don't know. Tekkai. That was also in my head a little bit. Withdraw. Tekkai. Tekkai. What's the doshi, though? Doshi. Same person? The said person. 撤回してどうしよう最高経営責任者maximum business responsible person 最高経営責任者 chief executive officer I never saw it written like that I always thought it was 取締役but 最高経営責任者 makes sense復職させるよう圧力をかけている。Yep, they're putting pressure. 圧力 to apply pressure かけている。事情に詳しい複数の関係者が明らかにした。The situation 事情 information circumstances situation was right に詳しい、事情に詳しい people who are well versed in the situation familiar with the situation
事情に詳しい。
複数の関係者が明らかにした made it apparent many people oh there it is
This was revealed by multiple people familiar with the matter.
事情に詳しい複数の関係者が明らかにした。
Interesting. Wonder what's going to happen with that. What? 発言を撤回 to take back a statement you kind of blurted out. Oh, yeah. 発言を撤回 I have to definitely 撤回 a lot of my statements. Thank you, 海と桜さん。なんかね、なぜか役だと思っちゃったんだよね、これね。役って多分魚人弁だよね。役って言ったら。役そうそうそう、魚人弁なんだよね。これ底辺なんだよ。だから底辺とあれ魚人弁勘違いしたんだな。申し訳ないです。投資から。Let's go one more. Let's do one more. Let's do 科学。Okay. 飛行機のトイレに大きな音が出るわけ。The reason that a big sound comes from the toilet. Well, I mean, it's sucking it out. It's sucking it out. It's vacuuming it out. とんでもない。What is this? 暴速でかける。難しいね。暴速 is violently fast. That's my guess. 爆速だ。棒じゃない。Detonation velocity. 爆速で、is it かける Run. 非生物排泄物 excretion 排泄物 excretion discharge excrement I've never seen that word はいトイレにちょっとまだ排泄物がありまして飛行機トイレ流すとすごい音をするのも納得な仕組みとは What is the 仕組みmethod? What's a good way to translate 仕組み construction mechanism's a good one that you can buy into to be convinced okay the mechanism that will be convincing to you as to why, like that you'll be okay with, as to why when you flush the toilet on the airplane, and this big sound comes out. How far do I have to read to get the answer of this? Is it? All right, it's not too bad. All right, let's see. World Toilet Day, apparently. Oh my God, this is a lot, guys. You know what? Yeah, I'm not going to read that. That's too much. We'll just read the first comment. Okay. 気圧差が let me zoom in for you guys. 気圧差のない電車や高速バスのトイレは so on trains and high-speed bus toilets which don't have a difference in outside pressure oh my god はバルブとバルブの間に真空状態にしてバルブを一気に開放することで強制的にタンクに落としてるから一般の真空式と呼ばれる。Okay. All right. Toilets that are on like trains and high-speed buses that don't have a difference in 気圧 difference in pressure atmospheric pressure difference between the valve and the valve they put it into a state of vacuum a vacuum state, 真空状態, and they release the valve in one shot, and because of that, it forces the tank, it forces it into the tank. で、強制的にタンクに落としてることから、from that, 一般に generally speaking, 真空式 it's called vacuum style. 搭載する what is that? The water that's 少なくても済む the water being implemented, loaded, equipped. もう少なくて済む there can be less water also. かつての青い水で処理をするかつて that means formerly, right? Yeah. かつての青い水 the blue water formerly 処理するokay, I'm not sure what this is. Something ski, some style or no though. 瞬間 rotation style にある、はある程度の水をタンクに注入しないといけないが多すぎてもいけないためタンク内の水量の、加減がわかる、what is this? Heat and freezing? 熱唱? Damn it. Oh wow. 熟練 Okay. 熟練 That's something. 熟練作業員が言ってた Okay. So an experienced worker 作業員、が言っていた This is a bad kanji. This is supposed to be said, but he got the wrong kanji here. He said that the formerly what was this? I already forgot. Junkan, circulation. The previous circulation style that handled things with the blue water had to have you had to put a fair amount ある程度の水をinject 注入 into the tank, and it couldn't have been too much though. So because of that, you have to わかるタンク内の水の加減がわかる That makes no sense. This part makes no sense to me. タンク内の水量 the water level inside the tank の加減 level degree, extent, amount. Okay, I'll take that. がわかる がわかる I think we have to stop there. You know, you have to know what I think he was saying you have to know how much water is inside the tank because you can't have too much. And then this 熟練した作業員が言ってた said a experienced worker だから、真空式に変わり作業性が格段に良くなった I don't know what that means. That's why the vacuum style 作業性 is the ability to work on, I'm guessing. No. Oh man. I don't know. 格段 dramatic 格段に良くなって has dramatically improved. So let's take this whole thing. See how much we did. Toilets on trains and express buses with no pressure difference are generally called vacuum type because they create a vacuum between the valves and open the valves all at once, forcing it to fall into the tank, the water. Or the stuff to fall into the tank. It also requires less water to carry. In the past, the circulation method that used blue water treatment required a certain amount of water to be injected in the tank. Up to there, I nailed it. But not too much. So this was done by skilled workers who knew how to adjust the amount. 行っていた That's what it was. This is 行う. Where is it? I read that as 言っていた. It's 行っていた. He was not wrong. It was completed by, performed by. That's a common mistake that I make. 行っていた. Sorry about that. I realize now by looking at this translation. Done by is what clued me into that. Who knew how to adjust the amount of water in the tank. Therefore, it's much easier to work than the vacuum type.
気圧差のない電車や高速バスのトイレはバルブとバルブの間を真空状態にしてバルブを一気に開放することで強制的にタンクに落としていることから一般に真空式と呼ばれる。搭載する水も少なくて済む。かつての青い水で処理する循環式はある程度の水をタンクに注入しないといけないが多すぎてもいけないため、タンク内の水量の加減がわかる熟練した作業員が行っていた。だから真空式に代わり作業性が格段に良くなった。
海とさくらさんありがとう。行っていたと言ってくれたんだけど、ちょっと見なかったのが悪かった。最初言っていたなんかこれ漢字打ち間違えたんじゃないかなと思った。Alright, well that's interesting. This comment right here, better than the entire article because I didn't have to read the entire article. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, fine, sir. じゃあ、次はコーラ行ってみましょう。Let's go to Quora. That's what we got here today. Let's go to, is this the right one? Is this what we want to do right here? Is this the category? Oh, you know what? What's interesting? I think we already did this one. Okay, I'm gonna choose. Oh man, a lot of sexual crime things. Let's maybe go to relationships instead. How do I get to categories? How do we get to categories? Where's our bunya? Man, I don't know if I like Quora anymore. You know, let's go back to all right, we'll click this one. This one looks interesting. Oh my god, it's very long though. Let's see. Why can't I like move just a little bit? Why can't I just move a little bit? What's happening here? Where's the scroll? I need a little hand button. Alright. 友人からアメリカでは救急車は有料で高額。だから車にはねられ、大怪我しても緊急車は呼ばないでくださいというのが普通と聞きましたが、本当ですか？緊急車を呼ぶといくらくらいかかるのでしょうか？ I heard from my friend that in America, because ambulances cost money and they're very expensive, therefore, if you get hit by a car and get a large injury, even if that happens, please don't call an ambulance is normal. Saying that is normal. I heard this. Is this true? If you call an ambulance, about how much does it cost? So my guess is, I remember people saying before it was like $500, but I bet it's because I actually had to call an ambulance one time for a super embarrassing moment that I'm going to share with you right now. I hurt my back and I couldn't stand up, and I was in my chair, and it was like my office chair that was leaning back a little bit, and I could not get the leverage to get up just because the pain was so hard. So my wife came underneath my shoulder and lifted me up, and this is actually another stupid, embarrassing part. I punched her in the head. I couldn't talk. I just went, ah! Because it hurt so much when she pulled up. We joke about it a lot. The one time that I hit her, you know, it was like, ah! Like I had no communication. I just popped her in the head, and then she still graciously took me to the bathroom, which is where I had to go. I had to go to the bathroom. She takes me to the bathroom, like hobbling with me. I get to the bathroom, I poop, and I can't even wipe. Like, it's a horrible memory for me, guys. And I can't get off the toilet either. I can't bend down enough to wipe, and I can't get off the toilet. There's this stool that my wife stands on because she's short to get up on things, and she pushes the stool towards me, and I don't want her to touch me anymore because it hurts so much when she put me off the chair. I don't want to punch her in the face again, you know. So she's fine, by the way. Anyway, so I come off the toilet, and the stool's about this high. And like a turtle, I'm on top of the stool, like straddling it, my underwear down, or at my feet, my poop still on my butt. It was disgusting, guys. And I couldn't get up, and I was like, Yukari couldn't help me. She couldn't help me. We called an ambulance. And on the way, they were coming, and I was like, Yukari, you gotta clean me up. I can't go to the hospital with my butt like this. And this is how I know she loves me. She cleaned me up. Oh, my wife saved me that day. And that was $500. But no, actually, no pun intended on that. But when I got to the hospital, I got my first ever morphine injection. And I'm going to tell you what right now. I want to hurt my back all the time because morphine was amazing. I get the addiction problem. Like, I get it. Gather around, kids. We got a story. Guys, sorry. People with the children, young children in the audience, I just like to tell you, maybe bring them closer to the screen. Make sure you turn up the volume so they can hear every detail I'm getting ready to tell you. Dude, my wife's amazing. I'm telling you right now. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, buckle up for sure. Wait, where's my buckle up sound? It's on here now. Buckle up.
Buckle up. Buckle up.
Buckle up for the story, guys. What's the story about?
We're doing toe particle, and the most simple uses using like and when listing nouns.
And when listing nouns? All right. OK。アメリカはロサンゼルスで緊急車を呼びました。救急車を呼びました。緊急車。救急車を呼びました。In America, I called an ambulance. Let's see if I can't zoom into this better. How can I zoom into this? Oh, there is a zoomer down here. Hang on. Didn't see this down here. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Can I do it? Can I go one more round? Can we go a little bit tighter? No. Bad website design. Can my zoom be more organic? No. Can only be 175. Okay. 2010頃だったと思いますが、年越しそば食べたくなって、ちょっと前に買ってきたそばと、what is that? お湯げ? I don't even know. Oh, what is that? I'm not a food guy. お揚げ。油揚げ。お湯揚げ。お揚げ、sorry. お揚げ。でも、入れて作ろうと思い、お湯を温め始めました。So I think it was around 2010 for the end of the year. So there's this thing that they eat in Japan. It's called toshikoshi soba, which is like go into the New Year soba. Like as the year shifts, you eat soba. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there it is. Toshikoshi soba. Soba noodles eaten right at night on New Year's Eve. Toshikoshi ni greeting into the new year. Yeah. 食べたくなって I wanted to eat that. So ちょっと前に買ってたソバと So with the soba that I bought a while back, what was this again? Damn it. Oage. Sorry. Oage. I think it's like, what is oage? Is it tofu? I don't even know. Thin deep fried slices of tofu. Yes. Okay. Oage demo, 入れて作ろうと思い. So I thought, yeah, I would put in some of that deep fried tofu and mix it in with that soba that I bought a while back. So I began warming up some hot water. すると、そのお揚げの裏側がカビていて Okay. Whereupon that thinly sliced fried udon, not udon, sorry, tofu, no, on the back side of it there was mold. ぬわ That's a cool word. ぬわとか変な声出して即お揚げを鍋から救出しました。I'm sorry, I'm slow because I'm literally trying to figure out what this is and read it at the same time, so I apologize. I thought, what? And I made a strange voice, 変な声出して、即 I think this means immediately. Yep. お揚げを and I read that as nabe from the pot から I forgot what I read this as. 救出 pulled it Q that. Not sure on that one. 救出 しました extricated. Oh, that's a good word. extricated. 一瞬しか湯に入れてないし、また湯を沸かし直してそばを茹でるのも面倒なので、その湯のままそばを茹でて食べました。Okay, I think I read all of that right. I don't know why this is 食べしました or 食いしま I'm not sure. 一瞬しか、湯に入れてないし I only put it in the water for a brief moment. まだ湯を沸かし直して reboiling the water そばを茹でる and 茹でる I hope that's 茹でる Yes. And that's soba, right? Okay. Well, it's a pain to do that. So I just let the hot water be as is, and I boiled the soba and I ate it. I don't know what this is. Osu? Osu? Shoku suru? Shoku shimashita. Wow. I've never seen that. Shoku shimashita. I thought that looked like a typo to me. すると30分後ぐらい、くらいから全身に温心 I'm guessing whereupon about 30 minutes later my entire body I'm gonna guess 温心 heated up and got a rash. That's my guess. 湿疹 rash 湿疹 okay. I guess yeah that's not even the kanji for on. My bad. 湿疹1時間後に Ooh. What is that? 気管支?気管支. Esophagus? Is that what that is? Yes. Your bronchial tube. 気管支. Alexa, how do you say esophagus in Japanese?
Esophagus in Japanese.
食道.
食道.
食道. Yeah, your food path. 気管支 your bronchial tube. I'm not even sure what that is. 気管支が狭くなってきているのが分かるほど鍼灸が難しくなってきました。Whereupon about 30 minutes later my entire body got a rash, and an hour later my bronchial tubes were getting narrow. I could feel it that they were getting narrow, and my breathing, they were getting so narrow that I could feel it, and my breathing was becoming difficult to breathe. ここで怖くなって911を呼びました。I'm becoming afraid here. I called 911. 自宅から徒歩15分にカイザーの病院があったのですが That must mean ですが Where's the O and the A? That's so far apart. ですが Is that a thing? ですが It's gotta be ですが From my home, there was a Kaiser hospital in walking distance of 15 minutes. However, Desgo is definitely not a thing. Yeah, it's not a thing. あったのですが
あったのですが
that can't be a thing. I don't know. あったのですが、呼んだことで救急車の到着まで30分待たされI had called them and I had to end up waiting 30 minutes. They made me wait 30 minutes before they arrived. さらに、混んでるから and on top of that because it was packed、と2時間近く病院のベッドの上で、医師の診察を待たされた。And on top of that because it was crowded, I had to wait nearly 2 hours on the top of a hospital bed. Ishi, right? Doctor, just a way to say doctor, yeah? Ishi. No, shinsatsu, examination. Oh, mata sareta. Wow, that's America for you, right? そうこうしてるうちに、湿疹も気管支の具合も収まりI guess そうこうしてるうちにwhile going back and forth in the meantime 指針も監視も具合 the condition of my bronchial tube and my rash had subsided. Okay? 医師に見てもらう必要がないレベルまで回復しました。I returned to a level where I didn't need to be seen by a doctor. 結局全く医師も来ず、もういいから帰っていいと聞いて病院から東方で書いたのですが、in the end, the doctor never came. I was like, hey, I'm fine. Can I go home? I asked. And I walked from the hospital home. However, as this 後日、the day after, 後日, another day. 自宅に届いた請求書は確か$1200ほどでした。The bill that arrived at my home was $1,200, I believe, as much as. 何にも診療していないし、一瞬救急車、that's interesting, 救急車、乗ってベッドで待たされて$1,200? I didn't have, was it 診療? No diagnosis or treatment happened. I rode on a kyukyusha briefly, made to wait on a bed, all for $1,200? Nametonna! You're fucking around. Okay, I was hoping it would tell me. ギリギリの生活をしていた身の自分には、その金額を見て指針と I hope he's going to end this the way I wanted to. Yes. He ended it the way I wanted to end it. Me living in this on the edge lifestyle where he has no money, right? I don't know. Is it mi no jibun? Yeah. My own self.
身の自分
Wow, その金額 looking at that amount of money, a rash. I got a rash and my bronchial tube got narrowed. なった話でした. Wait a minute. Never mind. I thought he was ending it like seeing that amount. I got a rash and it became hard to breathe again, but that's not what he's doing, I think. 生活をしていたその金額を見て I don't know if that's what he's doing. As someone who was living on the bare minimum, seeing that amount caused me to... Okay, no. That's what it was. Okay, that is what he said.
ギリギリの生活をしていた身の自分にはその金額を見て失神と気管支が狭くなった話でした。
Just the way he ended it with 話でした made me think that's the thing I was talking about, but yeah. You didn't realize that Quora was such a good research. Quora and Chiebukuro. I thought Desugo was some sort of henna hogen. I mean, it's a typo, yeah. Umi to Sakura ga has told us it is a typo, yeah. I mean, it's obvious. The only thing that could go here is Desuga. Like, it doesn't work. That was a good one. I like that one. I would do the Korean one now, but I think people don't care about the Korean one. I think I have to do Korean news on a separate video because it's so different from what Japanese is. I do want to recommend a YouTuber though that through talking with. Actually, no, I saw a YouTube video from a guy named Japan Analysis, and then there was an original interview that he analyzed. And then Shimewaza was like, oh, I want to see the original video. We found it. He watched it. And then I watched other videos from that YouTuber. He's Kore Kore. Highly recommend. Kore Kore is great to watch. He's a little bit Kansai dialect, but his voice is very clean. And I love watching him. And he's brutal. He's a great YouTuber. And you get to see a lot about Japanese society that you're not going to see anywhere else. And the thing that'll be, let me warn you a little bit. If you have, rose-colored glasses when you look at Japan, you're going to see a lot of real pieces of umko on this channel. The absolute liars. The worst Japanese people ever. And the thing that destroys me, though, is when I look at those people, I believe them. I realized I have such a good impression of Japanese people that I would be a great target to trick because I naturally believe that Japanese people are good people. So I'm like that naive guy from the country that would go to the city and be like, wow, you folks out here are so kind. And like, sir, let me help you with your bag. And then the guy runs away with the bag. I'm that guy. I would be like, wow, when are you going to bring my bag back? I appreciate you taking it, but my hotel's the bag the other way, this way here, you know? That's what would happen to me. Sorry for any of you that live in the country. That was a very rude thing. Like, I'm sure you're all much more intelligent than that. I'm just going with the hypothetical, stereotypical person from the country that doesn't know anything about the big city. You got to admit, when you go to the big city, like when I first went to New York, I remember I was with, I was like 21 and I was interpreting and I was with my client, Mr. Kanedi, and we were walking down the street and Mr. Kanedi, he is about my age now. So he wasn't an idiot, you know, at my age, I was an idiot. And we were walking by these guys doing that thing where they have like cups and they got like a ball and they're doing this thing. And then they got guys watching it and they point at it and they go, that one. And then, okay, you win $20. And I was like, oh, dude, I could. So I watched a bit and there's these three guys going back and forth doing it. And the guy was winning. He'd lose every now and then, but he'd win most of the time. He was making a lot. He was like double or nothing. And he would win. I was like, oh, this guy, he's not good. I know right where that ball is, man. I know right where that ball is. So I'm like, I'm watching and I go, okay, all right. Pull out my wallet. Hand the guy $20. All right. And he was like, what is it called? The full Monty? I don't even know what it's called. Is it? And I'm like, it was the middle one. I'm 100% sure it was the middle one. And it was. And he goes, double or nothing. I go, all right, fucking shit. And I hold out another 20. Yep. I think you know the end of that story. It was not under that next cup as well because he's palming the ball. I didn't know this. And then that's when I learned the word sakura in Japanese. Because Mr. Kanedi was just like, learn. You need to learn, son. And then, because when I lost, I was just like shocked. Shocked. And Mr. Kanedi was just like, started walking and I just followed him. And then he explained to me like, that's sakura. And this is the same Mr. Kanedi, by the way. I have so many stories with Mr. Kanedi probably, but Georgeはビジネスに向いてないと思う. I don't think you're good for business. You're not geared for business. He said that to me all the time. Like, I'm a stupid businessman. I was 21, 22, something like that. You have to forgive me. Anyway, that's what I learned sakura. Kyle says, I'm happy I grew in the Northeast. You gotta get street smart real fast. Yeah, and I definitely wasn't street smart. I grew up in Aomori, Misawa. Aomori Prefecture, Misawa. Population like 40-some thousand. And I moved to like Hashikami Dake. You know, like Hashikami, which is a place like the outskirt of Hachinohe. Like I didn't even have a flushing toilet. I had a kumitori toilet. No shinku, no junkanshiki system, guys. Yeah. And then, you know, I'd go to Tokyo and not know anything. I'd go to New York and not know anything. New York especially. And then Chicago. I didn't know how to handle. Some prostitute just came up to me and, you want a good time tonight? I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like, what do you mean? Oh, it costs money. I was like, oh, that's nice of you welcoming me to Chicago. I pretty excited that you would do that. Actually, I'm like, wait, it costs money? She's like,
exactly.
George basically fell for the old RuneScape double your money scam. I didn't know anything, man. Kyle says, projecting your goodness onto strangers is the number one way to get taken advantage of and manipulated. And I used to think that people wouldn't want to be pieces of unko, but experiences taught me. And when I watch, I really appreciate Kore because, and one of these days I'll have to analyze part of his video because it's so good. But the one I watched yesterday, like this destroys me because I love Japanese people and they're all good people to me. So there's this old lady. She's apparently 53. She looked way older than that. And she calls in to Kore Kore. She's like, I'm 53 years old and I haven't eaten in a week. I know it's not the right thing to do, but I'm just asking if I can have 20,000 yen just so I haven't eaten in a week. Well, what happened? Why haven't you eaten in a week? You haven't eaten in a week. Okay, all right. I had surgery and they needed 1 million yen and I spent all my money and I don't even have electricity here in the house. It's like, you don't have electricity? So she's calling in from a phone. She's like, well, how are you charging your phone? I go to the library. Like, she's right away with these answers. Like, I go to the library and I charge it and then I come back home and I have no electricity. Like, oh my God, this poor lady. And the people in the chat are like, oh my God, this poor lady, right? He's like, すいません、すいません。ちょっと悪いんですけど、ちょっと確認させてくださいよ。Like, I'm so sorry. Please just let me check. Could ちょっとブレーカーの見せてもらっていいですか? Can I have you show me the breaker of your apartment? She goes up to the breaker. It's up, which means it's on, but there's no electricity. But right before she gets to the breaker, you hear this beep sound. It's almost like when you turn an air conditioning off. You know, in Japan, when you hit that button, it's that beep sound. He goes, ちょっと待って、今の音は何でした？今の。ちょっとわからないんですけど、何かこの紙を踏んだんですかね? Like, really? You stepped on paper and it made a beeping sound. He's like, like, he's okay, fine. The breaker was up. And then he keeps talking to her and he's trying to get information out of her. She's just going on and on, giving him information. It's like, and then there's people in the chat. They're like, what about a refrigerator? Check us out a refrigerator. So he says, すいません、ちょっと, I forget there was a term that he used to call in another video. I think he was calling like his, there was this other lady and she was like 23, but they were all calling her 40. And she got really discouraged. She's like, these are like the dregs of society, but I can't remember the word that he used. I'm trying to remember that. Anyway, I sidestepped here for a second. So she goes to the refrigerator, opens it up, the light's off, it's completely dark, but he sees eggs. He's like, whoa, you got eggs here. Like, without missing a beat, she's like, oh, those are my last resort. Like, when I really feel like I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna eat the eggs. I don't have gas or anything. Wait, so you're gonna eat them raw? I'm just gonna open up the egg and eat them raw. Okay. So very sad situation. He's like, look, I can't give you money, but I have these coupons for family. Like, what's near you? She's like, Family Mart. I can give you coupons for Family Mart. And then people start donating coupons from Family Mart. 1,000 yen, 1,000 yen, 1,000. It gets up to like 13,000 yen. Then he's like, listen, then he's like, hey, let me bring some stuff to you. So he has his, he calls him Daini Hajime Shacho. Like, I don't know who this guy is. I think it's just a guy that does things for him or works with him, or he's another YouTuber. Hajime Shacho is a huge YouTuber. It's not Hajime Shacho. It's second Hajime Shacho. That's what he calls him. So he sends, I think his name is Watanabe or something like that. He sends, let's just call him that, Watanabe. So Watanabe brings like tea, okayu. She said she hasn't eaten and her throat's been messed up. So, she wants to, I just want to eat rice gruel. It's called rice gruel. It's a bad name, but it's okayu, like watered down rice. Okay. So Watanabe goes and he's showing the things out the door. Like, I got her this, I got her this. He's like, and I got her these Pokemon cards. It's really funny. Pokemon cards. Why Pokemon cards? They could be really valuable. So it's like a gamble that she could make some money on. So he bought her these 300 yen Pokemon cards. So she lets him in. There is no electricity. It's dark. And he's like, have her turn on the light switch. She hits the light switch, on and off. It doesn't go on. He's like, well, can I go into the bedroom? She's like, I don't feel comfortable having you. I mean, it's my bedroom. I don't want you in my bedroom. He's like, all right, fine. He goes to the breaker, checks the breaker. It's up. Light switch doesn't work. And then the people in the chat are like, oh, check this. So they're like, check the rice cooker. So the rice cooker is sitting there, right? Unplugged. They're like, plug it in. He plugs in the rice cooker. Beep. Turns on. There's power. Then they're like, okay, wait a minute. Why is there power? And then they're like, go to the refrigerator. They check for ice. There's ice. Even though the refrigerator doesn't turn on, there's ice in the refrigerator. Like, she said she hasn't had electricity for 2 weeks. She's completely lying. Once they find that out, Kore is like, Baba, kuso Baba, you shitty old woman. It was great. Then she goes, oh, my ex-boyfriend, he saw the broadcast and he came over and he yelled at me and he said, give me the bill for the electricity. And I think he went and paid it. He must have paid it. I didn't know that I didn't have electricity. But yet, the refrigerator light still didn't come on, right? And there was ice. Now, it's not weird to have the rice cooker unplugged. Japanese people unplug things to save electricity. Like even that little trickle amount of electricity to keep like a light on or an LED, they unplug things manually. That's not suspicious in any way. Then they check the gas burner. There's gas. Oh my God. Kore is losing it. He's like, come on, lady. And then the people in the chat are like, coupon bossu, take back those coupons. And he's like, look, they're telling me to take back the coupons, but I'll let you keep them if you just admit that you lied. Like, oh my God. She just kept. In the end, she never admitted the lie. They let her keep everything. They even opened up the Pokemon cards. But the people watching were brutal. It was, the name of the YouTuber is Kore Tosen. So good. I binged so many of those videos. Another girl, just like, okay, my point is this is destroying, or maybe it's giving me more balance for how Japanese people are, because they are liars. They can be liars just like Americans. There's this one woman, the one that I said everyone was saying she looked like she's 40. This girl's not, yeah, but she's like 23, right? And she met up with some guy on Twitter. 6 hours later, they're having the nasty, and he injects inside, and she says he had no permission to do that, and she I guess reported this as a S crime, and he's like, bullshit. And also she said he stole my bag, but he didn't steal it. He's saying, look, because he called the guy too. He talked to the guy, he talked to the girl. He's like, no, she left it in my car and I didn't want to deal with her anymore. So I literally delivered it to the police station. And then she, as a retaliation, said that I injected inside without permission. And then she's saying, I might be pregnant, so I need the after pill. She like shows a picture, like, do you know how much this after pill is? And I hope I'm not conflating two different people. But anyway, I think it was her. It's 17,000 yen. She wanted the money for that. But in the end, she's like, look, I'm okay. I just don't want to talk to this guy anymore. But then when he's talking to the guy, you find out, he's like, and the guy sounds super legit. He's like 29. He's like, look, no, we went to the hotel. I paid for the entire hotel. And at the end, she's like, here's my portion for the hotel. And he said, look, well, you're probably going to have to get the after pill. So why don't we just like sosai, cancel that? That's when I learned the word sosai, to cancel out. They'll cancel out each other, the price for the pill and my part for the hotel. She's like, oh, that's great. So it was concluded, right? And he had permission to inject inside. She admits it. She completely lied. That's the worst thing you can do. Literally, that's a life-changing accusation that this relatively cute girl that looks normal, relatively normal, just said. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. 詐欺師が最悪と思う。最悪だと思う。Yes, scammers are horrible. Kyle says, speaking of Pokemon cards, I've got great luck with pulls. I've got a ton up on eBay. Do you? I'd like to see your eBay, but I don't buy cards that way. I only buy unopened packs. I'm too weird. I don't want to open up any packs. There's like 10 celebs that lost careers over false allegations. Yeah. I also learned from that show, Kill Gang, Kyogen means a lie. Kyogen. Never knew that. I mean, I was Uso, but Kyogen. Will she face any consequences? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Kyle says, no way a woman falsely reporting an S crime because she got mad. That's never happened before. Yeah, link me your eBay. I want to see it though before I go. I'm curious now. I will be streaming later, by the way. I'm assuming very heavily that Shimewaza will be awake because I kept him up super late last night, and he's probably still sleeping. And I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried that eventually Shimewaza is going to be sick of me making him wait, and he'll stop being my friend. I'm worried about this, guys. He did buy a microphone though. He sounds a lot better. Do you have a Glaceon card? I got upset when I watched. You get upset when you watch stuff like that. But here's the thing, human. You don't need to get upset because Kore, he punches the shit out of him. He got your back. He's my hero. I'm telling you right now, he is absolutely currently my favorite YouTuber of any country. I love Kore. Yeah, come on, Kyle, link us, bud. If it lets you link. If not, link me in Discord and I'll click it from there. I would love to be able to do streams like Kore though, where people are like asking for life advice and I give them advice based on my own opinion, you know. Liam says, did you see that thing about that Mai Watanabe? I did. 100%. That's the one I'm talking about. That was selling Japanese girls course on scamming lonely men. Yeah. That was my introduction into who Kore was. He exposed her. She got jail time, if I remember correctly. She was a piece of work. And they met up in a hotel. And I didn't know who Kore was. And I was like, oh my God, like, why is he in the hotel with her? You know, did she? And until I figured out who he was, I was like dubious, thinking he probably boned her, you know, but he didn't. There's no way. I trust he would not have done that. Although he did make some fun jokes when some girl called up and she's like, I'm a huge fan of you. It's like, well, what do you like about me the most? Like he was, I love this guy. This guy, oh, what a great YouTuber. Like super great. I could learn from him. Yeah, we watched it the other day. You just tuned in, Liam. Well, you should have been here. You missed a lot.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You thought I was gonna say,
What's up, girl?
and I was like,
I don't like it.
Even I don't know, well.
oh man. Sorry if that offended you. I'm a human being. Yeah. I wonder if my package has arrived. I ordered that monitor, but I didn't hear anyone come to the door. It's supposed to arrive by 11, so we've got like 20 minutes left. Let's see here. My orders. Arriving between 7 and 11. It's out for delivery. Yep. All right. Well, they got 15 minutes. Let's see if they can get it here. I think it's crazy that they offer that for free. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, dude, they're super close. I think before you used to be able to see like where the truck was, and I think that was probably a safety thing and they stopped doing it. But it's out for delivery. Nice. Which means when it arrives, I'm going to be upstairs building another version of my studio. Do a Murakami novel? Yeah, by the way, I mean, I felt like it was a little bit rough reading at least that last chapter, but I think that last chapter ended really well for Ryusei no Kizuna. I think you should, guys, if you haven't seen every episode, go watch it. It's called Reading a Japanese Novel. There's 5 parts, but basically 5 chapters. And even though, yeah, it's a little bit rough reading it, you always have to remember, learning a language is dirty. It'll never be clean.
You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes, but in the end, you have to remember language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
And furthermore,
trying to avoid mistakes is like trying to avoid putting spice on your food. You have to make mistakes. Be a mistake factory.
Furthermore,
no. Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy. It is a lot of work. But if you learn some patterns and you learn some tricks, it can be made easier.
Doesn't Out for Delivery sound like the name of a novel? Guys, my new novel drops this Saturday. It's called Out for Delivery. It's a story about a young girl who is kidnapped while she's visiting Thailand and becomes a sex slave who gets delivered to rich people's homes. It's called Out for Delivery. It's fan fiction. Fan fiction. It's fiction. Sorry, I don't know why I said fan fiction. Out for Delivery. Oh my God, my glasses are. It's not even like I can read better without my glasses for some reason. Using katakana is fun for me. Well, thank you, Glacian, for that update. Really happy to hear that.
I don't like it.
Human Being says, I'm going to play. It's not Tokidoki Literature. It's called Doki Doki, not Tokidoki. Doki Doki Literature. You heard it's a good visual novel game. Yeah, have fun with that. It is. Have fun with that. And I can't wait to hear how you feel at the end when it's over. It's very popular. Human Being says, yeah, I thought it was an anime or something when I read it. Oh no, do Hako Otoko? I'm probably not gonna do something famous. Like I'm gonna be on independent websites, independent writers for now. Also, eventually I'll have my novel translated by somebody, and then we'll do I can do my novel. I own it. And that's what I should do. Write something, have it translated like professional, so that it's so good that I don't understand it, and then I can learn. Now, I'll have a little bit of a disadvantage because I wrote the novel, but I think that's still fun. Was I waiting for something? Look, oh yeah, my delivery. Right, I didn't remember what happened. Like right now, I was just like, I feel like I was waiting for something. What am I waiting for? It was my delivery. I did not play Doki Doki, but I watched PewDiePie play it through Let's Play essentially, and so I'm very familiar with the story. So I think you will enjoy it. Is it hard like this novel? Isn't it all in English? Isn't Doki Doki Literature Club English? Yeah, I think it's all. I don't think it's Japanese. I'm gonna look it up. Don't look around for anything though, because you're gonna get spoiled. There's spoilers. They did so amazing with that though. So if I go to ddlc.moe, I think it's, yeah, see, it's all English. I don't think there's a Japanese version of this. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That's a spoiler. A free game by, see, look. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Anyway. I don't know any of these girls, guys. I don't remember this at all. But let's see. She's okay. Let's see. Okay, she's better than that one. I like the long hair. Although she looks cute here. Ooh. Dark purple girl. Is there only 3 of them? Pink, cute little girl. I'm going to say dark purple hair girl for now. My current choice. Only because I like normal-ish looking girls. Okay, we got Natsuki. Yuri. Yeah, I like Yuri right now. Yuri's my girl. Monica's cute. I'm not gonna lie. But Yuri. Oh yeah, look at this pout. Nandayo teme. Omae no kenkai yaro? I learned that yesterday too. Kenkai. I'm pretty sure, at least, I hope you're not wrong. Haven't even played out. Short hair girl is the best. Okay, I don't know. Nope, definitely Yuri. Not sure what you're talking about. All right, guys. How do we do this? How are we gonna handle this today, guys? Let's see here. The time has come for me to struggle to do my setup for the final mix. Will I get it in time? Alexa, turn off studio. All right.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Doing dead particle in the first usage is the mark location where the action takes place.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. It's okay. How do I say this? I feel you, Bo. But you know what? Take the time to get to know yourself. Like, understand the things you like and don't like. Because once you understand yourself, you know how to take care of yourself when you find the person for you. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm staying in Bangkok.
Try to get
I'm staying in Bangkok.
Just don't give yourself away too fast. No, because like sometimes girls flirt in a way of being like
Japanese
homies, but they
ZZ39.
get really flirty. But
That was
sometimes
one
girls
pat off.
actually mean it when they say homie or gang or like bro.
Japanese
Like,
ZZ39.
so you never
Japanese
know. So like take your
ZZ39.
chance if you like them, bro.
Learning a language is dirty.
I messed up.
You'll never be clean. You'll always feel like you didn't do enough or you made too many mistakes. But in the end, you have to remember, language is a tool to communicate and not an art to master.
Exactly. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who's anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
You are so stupid and boring. You have to go stuck at your home and don't turn on the phone. You can stay behind the phone and typing something like this thing. What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? I'm staying in Bangkok. Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean. Wow, girl, you're so strong. What is Tagalog? Wow, girl, you're so strong. What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? What is Tagalog? Get out. Get out. Just get out from this life. Bye.
Japanese ZZ Japanese ZZ Japanese Japanese ZZ39 Japanese ZZ39 Japanese ZZ39 Japanese ZZ39 Japanese ZZ39 buckle up buckle up.
We're doing toe particle in the most simple uses using like and when listening now.
up. We're doing toe particle in the most simple uses using like and when listing nouns.
I feel you, Bo. Straight up, if I know I like you, I'm gonna text you right at that moment when I decided I like you. I'm gonna be like, I like you, but if you don't like me, it's okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Do she miss me? Do she miss me? They definitely flirting. If I like you, I'll tell you. If I like you, I'll tell you.
어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야? 어떻게 그렇게 외국어를 잘하시는 거야?
Go follow me on Instagram. Get my book. You're a girl. You'll love it. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Let me set the record straight. Japanese is not easy. It is a lot of work. But if you learn some patterns and you learn some tricks, it can be made.
Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Trying again won't hurt. Trying again won't hurt. Just don't give yourself away too fast. Yeah. Do she miss me? Do she miss me? Do she miss me? If I like you, I'll tell you.
Are you Korean? Yes, I'm Korean.
All right, you beautiful angels of the Lord Jesus Christ. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who's anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace. Exactly. 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 Exactly.
Nice. So much stress relief from these mixes. I'm only getting more interested in improving the mix. You know, every time I do it, it doesn't get old for me. I'm just getting more and more into it every time I do it. That being the case, guys. というわけで、ここでさよならを言わせていただきます。また、後でですね、締め技と、また締め技さんとちょっと、昨日とかこの間読んだ流星のキゾナの分析をさせていただきます。じゃあ夜よろしくお願いします。じゃあまたバイバイ。좋은날